Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. I found GBAPokemon.com, which has all the Game Boy Advance Pokemon games. So I'll be messing around with that a little bit. I'm currently doing a Pokemon Yellow one, which is what you'll see here in a second. I have already done Brock's Gym, and I'll just show you what Pokemon I have. So Nidoran, Pikachu, Mankey, Pidgey, Rattata, and Sandshrew. That's the team I have currently right now. So that's what I'm using for this one. Now, I must admit, I've been messing about a little bit on this one just to get my feel back into the game again, because I haven't done the game in a long time. So I'm just trying to get a little bit of a, familiarity where some of the bits are, like the Mount Moon stuff and that. So you will see me kind of messing about with the battles a little bit just to try ideas out. I do watch J Roll's videos on the channel most of the time. He's the main one. A couple of others I've seen a little bit here and there. But again, I have battled some of the guys already because I screwed up a little bit of the run already. I went to Mount Moon. I got out to the fossil selection. I got the Helix fossil, and I battled Team Rocket, Jesse James, and I lost. I didn't heal my guys up before going to Mount Moon, so they were a little bit weak, and that was when I messed up there. So again, the calculations I'm still working out a little bit like that. So hopefully, once we get us bearings a little bit more forward, it will be a lot more smooth sailing. So you will see this being a bit of a hit and miss run at the moment. So just bear with, but I do this section of the video. I do go out to Rival 2, and I do actually beat him. So we're just going to see how things go, and yeah, have a bit of fun with Pokemon for a change. I don't mind Pokemon games, to be honest, but I'm more of the early generation, so like Emerald, you know, that sort of generation, not so much the current recent ones. Okay, into one of these battles. There will be some time where you'll see me misclick and stuff like that a little bit, but I say I'm don't normally play on the laptop or the PC, so I'm still getting used to using the PC controls a little bit compared to Game Boy controls. Like I'm clicking on Z by having to click on an A, so that's a little bit weird. So that's what I'm getting used to on this run, is using the actual laptop controls instead of the Game Boy controls. But having the bigger screen is much more better, I must admit. So if this is something you guys do want to see a little bit more of, like something different for the channel, I will look at adding this onto the channel along with the wrestling videos and stuff, the gameplays and that, because that is the main part of what the channel is. But I will have, dive into this a little bit more here and there just to mess about, just have a break as well sometimes, because I watch the wrestling stuff and play the wrestling games like WWE 2K25, so that's kind of where most of the videos come from a little bit. So I will say some names wrong, so pre-warning. I will mispronounce stuff terribly that are awkward. It's just the way it is, so just be aware of that. Not everything can sound perfect. Certain names I will screw up. So there's no cheat codes and nothing on this one. It's literally just a basic get a feel for the one, and so just be aware of that. That round whip just literally nearly knocked it out. Terrible, that round whip. I think Mankey's underrated a little bit sometimes. Doesn't get mentioned enough. I'm just trying to build up some of the experience points so I get the guys a little bit more equal levels. That's why you do see me switching guys out in a few battles sometimes. Because you can build up one guy's really high and then the rest of the team are like 10 levels under. So what I'm trying to do in this one is just keep everybody at similar levels. That way when they're in battle they kind of all have an equal chance of knocking people out a lot more easier. So you might see that a little bit later with the Rival 2 battle. I have been noticing Pikachu does seem to be a bit of the weaker ones in this one. I'm not going into the statistics and stuff like that. I won't go into that on the channel. I don't have that sort of time. But just general messing about gameplay. That's all this is going to be. I'm just keeping some of the health up a little bit because there's a couple of the Team Rocket guys in case I get caught on them. There's one or two that I did miss while going round. I didn't remember seeing that one level 13 do but I should have caught that one. I'm trying to go for like higher levels a little bit and not low levels. That's why I've been skipping all the level 9s and stuff. But I didn't see that one for some reason earlier. This is where I got screwed over because the way I messed up a little bit. Because I didn't heal the guys up before going in, and as I mentioned earlier, I lost to these guys. So hopefully this one will go a bit more better this battle. But I have found though, from watching like J-Roll videos, examples, of trying to apply strategies a little bit, and I have been doing that in this run. Like I was using Leah a lot more in the move like that, which I don't normally do before in the past. So yeah, I'll probably say I have learned to rethink the game as a strategy game, not just a game. Like there with Pikachu using Thunder Wave to paralyze Ekans, to hopefully slow him down a little bit. When I went against Brock earlier on, I actually used a sand attack and from I think it Pidgey, and I made him consistently miss, and the only way it allowed me to win. So it didn't go bad, but again, applying that strategy theory does actually work on this one. Again, just switching out just to get some experience points on a couple of the guys, especially on these longer battles. Yeah, I can't. I'm surprised that Meowth got me knocked out on Pidgey. That critical hit did me in nearly, that one, especially with Nidoran. He's my highest one at the moment. And I managed to use Rattata to help take him down. The one I didn't think would actually help with Coughing, but it actually did. Although I did get lucky with some missed attacks from Coughing, so that was quite handy. This is where I got lucky. The last bit there. Disney games are now defeated. I know I'm nearly at the end of Mountain Moon, but just in case I had any other odd training that I need to battle, it just so I had a little bit of wiggle room. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I thought you used to be able to get Charmander from here. Am I mistaken that in my head, or I'm thinking of a different version, like blue? I'm gonna have to look out and research where you can get a Charmander on this one. Or it's a bit later on, but I thought for some reason it was around here. That's why I was looking around a little bit. I'm thinking I thought it was somewhere in this section. I did decide just to have a look around this grass area just to see anything decent come up that was high level, but nothing really made it come up. Mankey came up in that, but he was level 9. Mine was level 11, so I got a higher one. say Sparrow was level 8, so I was like, I'm not gonna waste time on that one for now. I know once you hear that shit, you're kind of on this side of the margin. So we're now here, near Misty Gem. Go straight to Pokemon Center to heal up, because everybody's nearly out, apart from the couple. I do work full time, so saying this will be a bit of a side hustle on channel, so don't expect these to be like daily videos or anything of that nature. I may release them once a week, I may do twice a week. I don't quite know yet how I'm gonna work it out, but this is just something just to mess around with, have a bit of fun with it, you know, just see how it goes. But again, let me know if you got any ideas, you know, if you wanted me to keep this format with the, like, you know, nearly half an hour videos for Pokemon. Just let me know, and you know, I'll listen to the feedbacks and stuff. I am a night worker, so sometimes my patterns are different. That's where sometimes they will be released at different times of the weeks. I will try and keep them regularly. Maybe probably a Sunday can be the best time for me to release them weekly. So yeah, just let me know any comments and stuff. You know, ways to make these. I did save here. This is where it's different on that compared to the Game Boy, but and then I screwed up and clicked on the wrong bit on the keyboard. Yeah, I was having a moment. See, it's weird using this on the laptop compared to a Game Boy. It does feel weird. So this is why this is just a tester one, just to get the feel for it again. And now we're going for Gary. I called him Gary because it was just easier. Yeah, I'm pretty under leveled to be honest compared to his team. Think you're doing okay so far. I want to pop him out so I can keep him a bit later. Yeah, that battle just got me with a peg. I was hoping it was going to be a miss and I'd be alright. Well, actually not doing too bad, although I must admit that hyper thing was not what I wanted because it knocked me out. Sandshrew was definitely a lucky catch to get. I know he probably comes up a few times in Mount Moon. When he came up level 12 straight away, I was like, yep, I'm having him. This is kind of the strategy I was doing with Brock, with Onyx and Geodude. Because they kept them missing, I kept them using like basic attacks and I got them down. So it definitely does work using the basic, those sort of sand attacks and growls and leers. You know, you can get it at the right timings in them. I forget how different yellow is to the other ones. I did think I was going to lose this battle because of the level 17 and my guys were all like on the level apart from Little Brown, but he was already knocked out. I didn't think this was going to be possible. For a minute I actually thought Eevee would just wipe me out. But to my surprise, good old Mankey, again he's very underrated, actually helped me win this battle. Good old low kick. And Eevee went down. And where we go, Rival 2 is done. I did do he won before Brock. I did do that little one, but everyone calls different Rival 2. And my Nidoran is evolving now. The Nidorino. And I do have the Moonstone, so I'll straight away use the Moonstone. Want to get rid of the dialogue. I just thought that way you get the Moonstone out of the way, and I already got a third generation on your roll now. And I think Nido King would help me out a bit more. But here we go. And there we have it. Nido King. Now to the team. So thank you guys for watching the video if you stayed all the way to the end. I am going to start the next video off. Probably going up towards Bill House first, going through those trainers before I go to Misty. Because I know Misty, Starmie, and Staryu are like level 18. So I think they're going to be a bit of a more of a knockout with some of the water guns and bubble beam. So I think going for Bill might be a better option. So let me know what you guys think of this on the channel. If it's something you do want to see more of, just let me know any other ideas in the comments below. You know, thank you for tuning in. It's greatly appreciated, and God bless.